Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today's video we are talking about run streaking, and Harmony and I just got back from our run together. We logged 7 miles on that 7-mile loop. Honey, move over just a little, just so you're in the camera. There we go. So we logged 7 miles. Now I'm going out.
I did 9 though.
She did 9, I got up a little later. Now I'm going out for a couple more. I will see you guys on the bridge in a second, but yes, we're talking about run streaking. We're going to tell you what it is, who it's for, who it's not for, and then we're going to have some fun by looking at some of the biggest run streakers out there, and some of these numbers are pretty impressive. Guys, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, do so right now, but let me go finish my run. Hey guys, all right, great run, another great run, a great start to this run with Harmony. Starting off with those 7 miles, that was lovely. It really allows me to get into the run and we just get to chat and hang out, and then I went out and logged a few more. The total distance for me today was 12.45 miles, which is shade over 20 clicks, at an average pace of 8:45 a mile, which is 5:26 a kilometer. It was pretty nice today. The weather was 78 degrees, which is 25.56 Celsius, but, and I know that seems a little warm, it just seemed nicer. I don't know, maybe the dew point was a little lower, maybe the humidity was a little lower, but it just seemed really nice. There's a slight breeze and the sun wasn't on us obviously for most of the run, so that is always a real treat. Okay, today we're talking about run streaking, and what made me want to talk to you guys about run streaking? Well, I kind of realized that I have been running without a day off now for, how long is it? Almost 3 months. Almost 3 months without a day off. And listen, I'm generally not a run streaker. I look forward to having my one day off, but it made me think about what the benefits are. I can't believe I caught you. Can't believe I caught you. You would have fallen right down there. The camera's fallen down there in the past, and I've had to go down to get it, and it's not pretty. Okay. So it made me think what are run streakers doing? What are they hoping to achieve by maintaining a streak, by not having a day off? And there's quite a few benefits. Quite a few benefits. Now, listen, I told you in the beginning, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. And I'm going to tell you what I think if run streaking is not for you. Does that make sense? I'm getting delirious. I need a coffee, I need breakfast. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and I will catch up with you when I'm all clean and fresh. All right guys, welcome back inside the house, all fresh, feeling good. Okay, now since I left you outside when I was all wet and sweaty, I have actually done a workout on the Peloton, and I've been called out on it that one of my videos is not one of my videos unless I talk about my Peloton, and I'm quite a Peloton fan. Is that too much? Am I too much of a brand person? All right, let's get back on topic. Okay, back to run streaking. Now, okay, this came up because, as I told you, I have been on somewhat of a run streak, but I don't actually call it a run streak because I never actually set out to do a running streak. I have just been running every single day because of COVID-19. And before I got the Peloton bike, this was all I had to do because I wasn't going to go to the gym, and that's what I did before on my days off. But I have found that running every day, because I've been running really easy, makes me feel good. It's like something, it's just become part of my day more than actually training for something. So if you're gonna run streak, you have to start off by deciding how much are you gonna run each day in order to make it count. Now, the general consensus is that you have to run at least 1 mile every single day. And if you're gonna run streak, I would recommend Now everyone's different, right? But if you're just coming out and you want to run every day, I would recommend your off days. So if you're taking 1, 2, 3 days off a week, those are the days that you go out and you just run 1 mile very easy. Now, why would anyone want to run streak? Why would you want to run every single day? Well, especially now when there are no races and a lot of us are not traveling to races, we're not actually training for anything in specific. Run streaking or running every day can be our goal. It can be something that we can do, something that we can look forward to, something that we can pour ourselves into. If you struggle with motivation to get out there, committing to a run streak kind of removes the barrier of, am I going to go for a run today, or should I go for a run today? All you have to do is decide how far you're going to go, how long do you want to run for. If you're going to do a run streak, all you have to do is run a mile. If you go further than that, so much the better. What have you heard from me on a lot of other my videos? What have you heard from a lot of other runners out there? Okay, when it comes to running, when it comes to what you can do to make yourself the best runner possible, the key ingredient is consistency. And what does run streaking really do? If nothing else, it makes you consistent. It makes you run every single day. By running every day, you are pushing your body to adapt to the increased frequency and the intensity of running. There is no better way to become a better runner than by running. Guys, you've seen my videos on motivation, right? And the number one thing is to create goals. Goals are what makes us achieve goals, right? You can't achieve your goals unless you actually set your goals. So the same thing with run streaking. If you decide to do this, I want you to set a goal. Don't just say, I'm gonna run every day for the rest of my life. That just is not, it's not doable. You can't even wrap your head around that. There has to be somewhat of an endpoint. Now, you can always adjust your goals as you move forward, but starting out, I would recommend saying something to yourself like, I'm gonna run every day for a month. I'm gonna run every day for 2 months and see where you go from there. If you get to the end of the 2 months, then you can always extend it out. That's one of the reasons I say that I am not actually on a run streak right now, even though I guess technically I have run, X number of days and that is a run streak. But because I didn't commit to it, because I didn't go out into it saying I am going to run streak, it's just something that happened organically. I don't have an endpoint and I'm not actually committed to running every day. Let me just change locations. Why am I not committed to running every day? Well, okay, so we're gonna go into the reasons why you might want to think twice before you start a run streak. So perhaps even the people that shouldn't run streak, and I count myself as one of those people that probably shouldn't, all right? So it's people with a risk of injury or a previous risk of injury. If you've been injured a lot, if you are prone to injury, run streaking is probably not for you. We need time, our body needs time to recover. And if you need that time to recover and you know if you don't take it, you're going to get injured, listen, run streaking probably isn't for you. Now, another reason why I say that I am not actually on a run streak, even though this is probably the longest streak that I can actually remember that I've done, is because I am ready to stop at any point. If I feel a little tingle, if I feel something isn't right, then I'm totally committed to giving up. And that's another reason why you may want to consider not doing a run streak. If you are the type of person that gets so committed to doing something that you'll hurt yourself to complete your goal, all right? You'll do something that might not be in your best interest, then it probably isn't for you. I want you to approach run streaking in a healthy way so you can do it, and it's supposed to be fun. Above all, if you're going to do a run streak, it's supposed to be fun. Let's change again. Okay, so maybe you're kind of newer to running and maybe you can't wrap your head around getting out there every single day to run. Well, I'm here to encourage you because big goals, they bring on big motivation. So if you're struggling to get out there every day by committing, by being intentional about your goals, by being intentional about what you're going to do, you are more likely to do it. Just like other goals, you have to let people know that you're doing it because they will hold you accountable. If you let people know, you'll be more likely to achieve these goals. Now, my friends, races, I'm sure races are coming back. They are just around the corner. Maybe not till 2021, but I'm telling you, races are coming back. We're all gonna be doing them again. Probably gonna be a little bit different, but we are all going to be out there racing again in some way. I'm sure, pretty sure. If you are training for a race, then probably shouldn't be run streaking. Or, let me not say that. Let me rewind and take that back and say if you are going to be training for a goal race, then run streaking might not be for you. If you're going out there and you are logging these specific workouts for the distance that you are training for, then rest becomes such a huge part of the load and recovery equation, right? You load your body, you train, but then you need to recover. And those days off are key. So if you want to do your best, I recommend taking a rest day. I found that one rest day a week is pretty much ideal, and then I sprinkle in a couple of recovery days when I'm in full-on training mode. Let me run back to the office so I can get back on the computer, and I'm going to show you some of the longest run streakers that are out there. All right guys, this is fun. So we're going to look at some of the people that, you know, they're kind of on top of their game when it comes to run streaking. So we are on runeveryday.com, and I guess it's a mashup of Streak Runners International and the United States Streak Association. And we're going to select streak lists. And let's have a look. Let's go to all active streaks and see who's out there and what they're doing. 50 plus years. We have 2 people running over 50 years. My gosh, another 5 people with over 45 years of streaking, and a couple of these are getting up towards the 50-year mark. And then the legends running 40 to 45 years. It's incredible. There are absolutely loads of them. It goes on. It goes on and on and on. And there are loads of people out there. So for me, I don't think I can possibly live long enough to actually get on this list, but that's not my goal. I guess the point of this video is I just want you to go into streaking healthy if you think that is something that you would actually like. All right, my friends. Let me ask you this, how many of you out there have actually done a run streak? Or how many of you are currently in a run streak? Let me know in the comments below. If you are not already subscribed, please do so right now. Give this video a thumbs up if you got anything from it, and be kind, be happy, run well. I'll see you next time.